Career opportunities with Petra. Apple takes one step forward but 3 steps back. Reebok teams up with a startup to help detect concussions. A new kind of tip jar has baristas everywhere cheering. And smartphones buddy up to light bulbs. I'm Monica Helms with Petra Industries, here to bring you 5 of the week's hottest news stories, all right here on Petra Channels. Are you interested in pursuing a career with Petra Industries? We're always looking for fresh talent. The benefits of working here include an employee discount on name brand products, medical, dental, and vision coverage, special discounts at businesses around Edmond, and a casual working environment. Oh, you'd also get to work with me. Pursue a career in the consumer electronics industry by visiting us at petra.com/careers. We have all kinds of positions open, so if you're thinking about it, you should probably just go right ahead. Apple fans felt a great disturbance in the force last year when CEO Steve Jobs passed away, and odds are they're feeling it again. The company's executive management team has been fluctuating lately, and not at a great time either. The company has missed earnings expectations for 2 straight quarters, still licking its wounds from the backlash of Apple Maps, and Apple retail stores are being tarnished with reports of cutbacks and mismanagement. Although new CEO Tim Cook seems to have convinced longtime chief of hardware Bob Mansfield not to retire after all. As the company's new CEO, Cook led Apple with a tight timetable of product launches, set new sales records, and managed to maintain strong interest in its products, despite leaks. It hasn't exactly been a fairy tale, though. Voice assistant Siri has received criticism, along with a negatively received ad campaign that was pulled just weeks after launch. Critics are still on the fence about the iPad mini due to how its price point and features stack up against competing Apple devices. Progress from competitors has also made significant dents in Apple's armor, as the company can no longer claim any significant leads in terms of advancements. Android is now the dominant mobile platform, with Samsung selling roughly twice as many smartphones as Apple in the third quarter. Additionally, carriers are now trying to break their iPhone addictions, with AT&T planning a massive launch of smartphones from HTC, LG, Nokia, and Sony this holiday season. Only time will tell if Apple and its new CEO will be able to steer the company back on course. With great power comes great responsibility, and with contact sports comes head injuries. Lucky for us, Reebok CCM Hockey has teamed up with startup company MC10 to develop a new device to provide a visual representation of force of impact. I'm guessing it probably makes a pretty cool-looking diagram, but it also helps determine whether or not a player has a concussion, which is a good thing too, I guess. The wearable sports impact indicator uses sensors to detect the severity of a blow. This design allows athletes to more easily determine whether medical treatment or rest is necessary before resuming play. The product is made of conformable technology, housed inside a thin and breathable mesh skull cap, which fits underneath any helmet. Seeing as how sports-related head injuries are a common problem in both contact and non-contact sports of athletes of various ages and skill levels, the cap is designed for pretty much anyone to use. It's been said that the device will serve as an extra set of eyes in the playing field. For some reason, I have this really strange feeling that abusing this thing is going to become a popular party trick with sports teams. But maybe I'm just paranoid. I don't know about you guys, but I almost never carry cash. I don't know that many people still do. So the Starbucks barista never gets to keep my change. And I know I'm not the only one this happens to. A new device could help change that. The dip jar. Basically, it's an electronic tip jar for store countertops where a customer can dip his or her credit card to leave a fixed amount tip for the clerk. This makes it easy for credit card users to tip without signing, and the company makes its money by taking a small percentage of each transaction, promising that at least 80 cents of every dollar goes to the store's employees. Some might argue that this is unfairly taking money from those who actually earned it, but if you ask me, it's money they wouldn't have seen in the first place. I'm sure the dip jar won't be a permanent fixture on countertops, but until technology officially takes over the world and we all become cyborgs, it'll do the trick. Just when you thought technology couldn't get any more frivolous, a remote-controlled light bulb was released. Don't ask me, I'm just here to report on it. Apparently, this light bulb can be controlled from your iPhone, iPad, or Android phone. You can turn the light off and on while away from home, as well as customize the color of the light. I don't know why anyone would want this other than to run up your electric bill and or pretend to have a rave in your empty living room, but hey, whatever suits your fancy. The starter kit retails starting from $199 and goes up from there, and comes with a smart bridge, which is a gadget that plugs into your home's Wi-Fi router. The bridge connects to the bulb, and then the 600 lumen LED bulb connects to the Hue app on your phone. The bulb fits into your existing fittings, just like any regular normal light bulb, which is pretty neat, but just wait. The app is really what makes this thing special. The light can be controlled with some pretty interesting features, including matching the color of the light to a color on any photo. The bulbs actually support the full RGB spectrum, which equals about 16 million different colors. It can also be set to turn on and off at a specific time, and even to wake you up with a gentle wake-up setting. You can also control up to 50 bulbs from the app, although at $59 a hit for extras, you better be sure it's an investment you want to make. That's all for this week's 5 on 5. Check back next week and be sure to check out our Facebook and Twitter feeds for more hot industry news.